The hero wakes up in the morning and the hospital's empty. No trace of the hunters or their master. But Margaret is nearby, handcuffed, with a file containing all the evidence of her guilt beside her. And a note. The hunt can't be stopped. The lantern will always light.
Yeah, and then you have to shout, "There's the lantern now!"
Sure.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows this story.
I know a really scary story. It happened 20 years ago in a small town near here. It's true, too. It happened to Alan Bradford.
The horror writer? Wow, those books are really creepy.
Oh, shush. Just listen to the story.
My aunt was there. She told me all about it. It all started with a fire.
So, let it begin.
Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás mi amoricia? Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Allison and today we're playing Bonfire Stories Manifest Horror Collector's Edition. Now, I did say that I'm gonna do the videos area by area. I did play ahead to figure out how much should go into the video. And I'm realizing I actually could put the entirety of chapter 4 in this video. So we're gonna figure out how long it'll take. Also, if you are actually wondering what is in the collector's edition, well, let's look for ourselves, because there is quite a bit. There we go. Okay. I do have to admit, there are still some issues with the recording, and still some issues with the game when I'm recording. So I did try to change at least one thing when it comes to the settings. Anyway, as you can see, in the Collector's Edition, you have access to the music, achievements, wallpapers, collections, concept art, as well as video, and even a bonus chapter. I'm actually not sure what you get with the regular game, as I hardly ever get the regular games. Because me, I am a collector freak. I love behind the scenes stuff. So, I think the only thing I will show you are the music and the achievements, because I'm fairly certain the wallpapers, concept art, and videos will have things that are ahead of the game, things that we have not looked at just yet. Oi. I'm not going to look at the collections mainly because what we're collecting in the game are hidden skulls. I'm going to save that for a separate video, because basically what we've learned is that the collection tab basically takes you to the location of where the hidden skull is, and you can click on that hidden skull in that area. Thank you for that. I do know there are a couple of Grim Tales games that are like that. I really appreciate those kind of concept ideas, and they actually implement it within the game. I love that, and it actually helps with those who want to get the entire collection. Not all gaming companies consider this, especially when it comes to those who love doing that hidden collection stuff, me being one of them. Especially since I'm trying to write a book that's like a hidden objects game. It's really hard to do. Anyway, let's look at the music. I actually really like it, because you have the option to save it on your computer, just like you can with the wallpapers, concept art. I'm not even sure if you can save the videos on your computer. I'm not entirely sure about that. I do know with the achievements... Oh, I have not done it yet. Interesting. I thought I did it. I swear I completed this, but I guess not. Oh, no. I remember now. I did it on my other profile. Gotcha. Okay, so 10 skulls. I'm still having trouble with this one. the Head and Skulls one we'll be able to do at the end of the game. The speed achievement is the one I'm always having trouble with. I will try to figure out how to get that before the end of the game. It's even possible I might be able to do it in the bonus chapter. Who knows? I will try to do it within this video if possible, though. At least the 5 seconds one. I don't know if I'll be able to do the 7 seconds in this video. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this now, I suppose, since we're trying to do chapter 4 in this particular video. And I already did show what the outcome of the photo is for the Art Connoisseur achievement, mainly because it does not spoil anything within the game. I mean, it kind of does, just because it produces more questions of, like, what's going on with Alan. Let me show you. Yeah. So, basically here, Bonfire Stories, the title, basically goes in this corner. Alan is on this side of the picture. And then there's something else. Yeah. I'm not gonna say it. Oh, there's right freaking there. That definitely took a while. Alright. Well, now that we got that achievement, now we just need the trivia and this. The skull achievement we can easily get. So, guess all that matters now is the speed one. That's going to be a bit difficult for me since I'm not that speedy. It's hard to be a bit speedy with a slow game with slow computer. Okay, I'm complaining. Let's get into the game, shall we? So, there is one thing that I did forget to do, or at least forget to say, and that is if anything in this video does not look familiar, it is because you have not been keeping up. Please check the description box below. There's a previous video as well as the playlist. I recommend the playlist because it will have everything that I've done so far with Bonfire Stories Manifest Horror Collector's Edition, and I do believe that's going to be it, at least for this intro, so let's go ahead and get into the game. I'm just all over the place because my day has been so out of focus. Okay, alright, so we are in chapter 4. Let's get into it, shall we? Ah, gosh dang it, dude. I'm not calling you a monster.
The monster again. Now I'll fight him. The monster tore this map. It must be important.
Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see 9 so far. Heck yeah. There it is. 128. The truth is out there. And there's 128. Case file, Charles Bright. Right, we're going right into that. There's a news anchor that believes Charles Bright was murdered. Or at least believes that Alan Bradford is involved with it somehow. We're trying to figure out how. Alan Bradford is no longer...
archives are nearby.
A suspect in this case. A copy of the interrogation is in the archive. Alright. Oh hey, battery. I imagine we're going to be back to this place, but who knows. City Hall! Gimme, 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 gimme!
The monster didn't notice me. I can look around if I'm quiet.
I suppose so. I wonder what happens if we aren't quiet. I actually did not test that when I played ahead. So let's actually find out. Interesting. Well, what is this? The hospital and fire station must have an access. Alright. City Hall must be near the archive and have park access. Police must be near the archive but not newspaper. Gotcha. A booyah. Okay, so there's the lantern, stamp, cane, scarf. That's the fan. Those are the weights, keys, necklace. Okay, so now we know that just waving our mouse around does not do anything, so we're good. Oh, right. Wine. I could banish him with fire. True. I need a fire extinguisher before I attack. I learned my lesson at the theater. Alright. Find a fire extinguisher. Alrighty dighty. Give me hidden objects. Oof, another one. And another. And another. Alright, so we have lilies here. Umbrella. Scales. Fire extinguisher. There's our skull. Pizza. Steering wheel. Baseball bat. Cane. Snifter? What the fuck? What the frick is a snifter? There's our flashlight. Alright. Oh, and I see the lug wrench too. Oh, sunglasses, steering wheel, flashlight. I don't remember where the snifter was. That's a frickin' snifter?
Now I can return to the archive and deal with the monster.
Alright. Okay, so question, where's our skull for this one? Oh, right here. Take this! Bow. Lots of chocolate for me to eat. Give me that battery. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely?
Now I can move on.
Again, these lines that they give her. Archive! Booyah! Give us, give us, give us. Alright, so we actually can look at these the instructions now. It's not giving instructions on how to do this puzzle. Okay, well basically what we gotta do here is actually combine the images. Oh gosh dang it, I had to click it anyways. Okay. Yep. Bedoodles. Alrighty dighty. So there's this here, and we combine it with this one. We have a triangle here. We can combine it with this. We have that. Where is our U? Or at least what looks like a U. Right there. We have that. Combined with that. We have that. Combined with... Oh right, it's up here. Right, to review the evidence. This here is also a puzzle, and it's actually a really interesting one. One that... Whoa, I did not look at that. Okay, so that goes here. That here. That goes at the end. You only see it for like a brief second, like... Oh, no, that was this one. Oh, we got it immediately. Nice. Alright, so this is interesting information. Almost everything is X'd out. What the heck? Records of interrogations in connection with this investigation of the case of the death of Charles Bright on the blank of blank. 19... whatever. List of witnesses. Jake Blend, student. Charlie Hatter, student. Alan Bradford, student. I'm wondering if those names were misspelled, considering Alan's last name was misspelled. Yikes. Oh, it is misspelled, because look here, Jake Bland. Born blank student. Interrogation by Detective Montez. Release, no longer interrogate in connection with the case.
Someone wanted to hide everything about the incident. How is Alan involved?
Who would do this? Jake and Charlie have not been seen for a long time. It seems they left the city as they were going to. Montez. Wait, if they have not been seen for a long time, wouldn't that mean the monster got them? The dangerous mist. I mean, it's possible. M, please tell us all in your own words. Alan. Listen, yes, I was there, but I know who killed. I know. I'll tell you everything. Despite the fact that we can be absolute sure of Alan Bradford's innocence, he still misspelled his last name. It is worth paying close attention to him in the coming months. He promised to be silent. But look here, release this one as well. The order came from above. Who would do that? Wait, is Frank the mayor?
Frank still isn't back. I hope he's okay. I'll continue without him for now.
I'm not worried about Frank. I'm suspicious of him. Alright, first off, red and green. Yoink. So green and blue. Wait, what? And pink. And lastly, orange and blue. Ooh! Explore the market. We still need a password to this computer here, which seems to be numbers. Interesting. Alright, so I know...
The fog is almost gone. Not much longer now. I still need more batteries for the machine.
True. I do know I said that I'd do one section per video. Did that seem a little quick to you, though? Let me check. Yeah, around 15 minutes. I'd say let's play a little longer, see if I can finish it within the next 10 minutes. We'll see. Hey, give me back that battery!
The monster took the battery. I need to make another weapon.
Can we call the...
Let's see what I can find.
Can we call it something else, please? Okay, so nothing is clearly in sight, so that means everything is hidden underneath. Right? Right. Alright. Actually, you know what? It would have been better if I had done section by section. Oops. Alright, there's our skull. What? Woman's one face, one fate too. Then it be lovely. Horse. Where's my cake? I want my cake and eat it too. Let them eat cake. There's the cake. The flagpole is going to be right here. Map will be right here. I forgot where the presence was. Right there. Okay. Alright, now let's get this candy cane. Memory machine. Is it really the same thing? It's the same pattern. That's funny. That is funny. This is the same pattern. It is the same pattern as it is.
I can make a torch with this.
Wait, what? You can make a torch out of a flagpole. Dude, that
I need
flagpole
tar
is
and a
huge.
rag to make a torch. I think I saw them somewhere.
Yeah, boathouse and the freaking cinema. But why do you want to do this? We're not even aware where the monster is next, even though the map clearly tells us. She doesn't know where the guy is next. It makes no sense. Alrighty, so, music. It's an owl, shovel, boot, ball, cellular, mask. Alright. Frick, I forgot where that fire extinguisher was. Really? Okay, so we found a rag. That was an interesting method. Ooh. Okay, so starfish, paint, or is that tar? No, that's tar. Starfish. Let's say those are flippers, but those look like flippers too. Ship wheel, shell. Flag, cat. Peony is a flower. So where's the flower? Right here. Where's the chainsaw? Right here. Periscope and backpack. That didn't work for the 7 seconds. Dang it. Okay. Alright, let's do this torch. Me no likey. And now we use the lighter. And a whoosh. And there's the last use of our
Pull
lighter.
yourself together. You can do this.
I don't doubt it. You're a badass. It's weird her name is Carolyn. I'm suddenly thinking of the game Portal. Sorry, it's just after this recording I'm going to be watching Portal 2 on Gab Smolders.
That's better.
I imagine so.
What is that?
It's a crate. I imagine we need a freaking crowbar or something.
The monster must have hidden a battery in this box. I need to open it.
And why would they? And there's our crowbar. A boot. What you talking a boot? Give me that, and that, and that, and that, and that. What you talking about? What you talking about? Do 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 do. Cup. Umbrella. You would think I would have seen the umbrella. Right there. And skateboard. Yep, crowbar. Give me that.
I need to see this conversation. I might learn something about Alan's plan so I can find him.
Can you let me read first? Alan, I'm complaining so much in this video. Alan, for Gabba's sake, pay attention to your computer. I mailed all my thoughts. If you forgot the password, then I remind you. 72484. I understand the complexity of your situation, but we need to remain constructive. Frank. 72484. 72484. Boom, 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 boom.
Let's see what's on this computer.
Look at that freaking bat. Freaking kidding me. 4, 8, 4. Again, you can't use your keyboard for this. Alright. Listen, this plan is our chance for a complete and final victory. Aren't you tired of living with this burden? Don't you think about what will happen after your death? Really, you're gonna go with this? I'm not sure. What you describe is extremely tempting, but what are the risks? Believe me, I calculated everything. I checked the calculations many times. Everything will be fine. No one will get hurt. I doubt it. I believe you, my friend, but this is a very serious decision. At best, it will turn my life upside down. At worst, it will end in disaster. I need to think. Think, but please, not for long. The remaining equipment arrives at the station with the 4th platform. You can take a look yourself if you do not trust my opinion.
The 4th platform. That must be why the monster was at the station. I need to see what's there.
Wait. Are you saying the monster was actually going to take the 4th platform? What? Also, can we look at that photo again? Wait, is that really a painting? That can't be a painting. It's just, it looks, wait, it doesn't look just fake, but it looks realistic too. Like, what the butts?
This is Frank's equipment. Maybe the missing batteries are here.
Perhaps so. Alrighty dighty. Let's get what is left. There's our skull. Alright, and everything is hidden. Bum, bum, bum. And boom, boom, boom.
Wait, is this saying that the absorbers make the monster appear? That can't be right. I need to ask Frank.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're going way too fast at this. Let me read. Absorbers, version 16-773. Wait, what? Changes made. 1. Optimization by the amount of absorbed energy. included the main and secondary cycles, the use of energy generated by the side effects of the main cycle. Wait, main effect, energy production is 184% of the previous calculation. Side effect, positive feedback. Alan will no longer be able to restrain the monster after activation. Big sacrifices are expected. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to understand this. I mean, I had ideas when I played ahead, but oh my gosh. Alan will no longer be able to restrain the monster. So not only will Frank be able to pop this figure everywhere else, finally an alternative word besides monster, this figure anywhere else without Alan's mental capacity, there's actually a chance that he could contain this figure without Alan. But what will happen to Alan? Is he going to die because of this, or is he still going to live? Like, what the heck do you expect out of this, Frank? Oh, we found a blue battery. Wait, where? Okay.
Still no Frank. Now I'm worried. I'll plug in the batteries and go look for him.
I think he's not showing up because he's starting to realize that you're learning more than you should be. We're learning more than we should be. We're the main character. We're supposed to know more than the villain. Alright. White and purple. Yellow and... Oh, frickin' frick. There we go.
Frank! I'm glad you're okay.
You've already started the machine? Good work, Caroline. Be careful. The monster is immune to fire now. Luckily, he has a new weakness. Acid.
Frank,
How are you figuring out
listen.
these weaknesses?
I found documentation for the absorbers at the station. It says that Alan can't restrain the monster because of the absorbers. Is that some kind of mistake?
This was bound to happen sooner or later.
So, it's true?
I'm sorry, Caroline, but I won't let you ruin everything. The goal is so close now. With this device, I can find Alan without you.
Frank? What are you doing? Frank, look out! The monster!
What? No! Take this!
Lag! Lag! Even when not recording, it was this laggy, so... I have no idea what happened there. If I had a smoother computer, I probably would know. But I'm starting to realize now, Frank is the villain here. He's the one that's creating the figure, not Alan. Isn't he the editor?
Frank was going to use this detector to track Alan down.
Calculate where the ley lines go, determine the coordinates of the ley lines, locate the energy carrier.
I have to find the ley lines
Alan.
and calculate the coordinates. Easier said than done.
Oh. Alright, well, that is chapter 4 complete.
What? Frank did summon the monster.
Have to find the ley lines and
can't believe
calculate
I
the coordinates.
trusted him.
Easier said than done.
That's why Alan is on the run. I must use Frank's detector to find him.
Is the audio now slower than the game? What's going on? I'm gonna click on this. Just something's not right. Not right! Not right! Brr. Okay, so this is obviously where we're gonna stop. This is the start of chapter 5. Alrighty. I cannot believe what Frank did. I hope you're realizing what I am realizing. It turns out that he is summoning the monster and not Alan. I mean, it did look like it at first. When we saw Alan on the bridge, he did summon the figure. but I think he had the help of Frank, which he didn't know at the time. And I think he did learn, and he was like, no, don't get away from me. I don't want you to be a part of this. I don't want Frank to take advantage of this, or you. I think that's what he meant by saying this is way too dangerous for you to be involved. He just didn't want her to be caught in Frank's lies, which we kinda did. So the reason why I'm saying Frank is the villain is because if he is trying to figure out how to get the figure out of Alan's mind and is able to figure out how to summon the figure without Alan, who's to say Frank is not going to use that power to control the figure and make the figure pop up wherever in the city and threaten people and use it as a blackmail and all that kinds of stuff? I mean, you would be surprised as to how much power that is. I mean, this is why scientists go mad. This is why people call scientists mad scientists. The power gets to their head of what they think they are able to do. And they probably are able to do it. They don't control their willpower. And this is what's happening. I think Frank is about to lose his willpower. He thinks he's doing this for the better of mankind, the better of the city, the better of Alan. But in the end, he's going to be doing more harm than good. I can't believe I'm figuring this out now. So I think what's going to happen is that when Caroline realizes this, she's going to have to confront Alan, get him to calm down, convince Alan that we are on his side, stop Frank, and get Frank to realize what he's doing is wrong. Alan is no longer the villain. Alan is no longer the threat. Frank is. This is mind-boggling. I can't believe I'm figuring this out. I think I did figure out what the plot. If this doesn't happen in chapter 5, it's going to happen in the bonus chapter, most likely. I think this is where I'm going to stop. Actually, I've been talking long enough about my idea of what's going to happen. And I hope this has helped you come up with some ideas of what to do with not just your science or your psychological breakthroughs and stuff like that, but also use this knowledge for your creativity. Don't just use this for science, don't just use this for psychological homework or anything like that. Use this for your creative perspectives, like writing, artwork, painting, clay. We're still in May. You're probably still in quarantine. Most likely, all you have left is like your mobile device, your computer, probably pen and paper. Scrap those and do whatever brings to your mind. Whether it be writing, drawing, whatever. I mean, you'd be surprised how much creativity these kinds of games can come up to you. This is why I want to write a book that's a lot like a Hidden Objects game. There's so much you can do with it. And I'm actually halfway through the book. I just need to figure out how to get the main character to the actual location that she needs to be at and actually have the boss battle happen. But I still need to figure out how the boss battle is going to work, considering boss battles are so many different mechanics in a game. That's what I need to figure out for my book. If you have any ideas how that could work for me in my book, that would be awesome. Comment down below. Otherwise, I think that's going to be it, everyone. I hope whatever you learned in this video helps you at least a little bit. If not, I'm not doing my job. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, smash that like button like you said no would. And if you're just now tuning into this channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that ugly red subscribe button. Make it that beautiful gray. As well as that bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Wednesdays and Sundays. Wednesdays, Nancy Drew, and Sundays, the game of my choice. And we are actually getting close to finishing Nancy Drew, so I need to figure out what to do after that. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube. I've actually come up with a great idea for a new series, and I really am looking forward to it. I just need to figure out one little detail, and I'm gonna start recording. This is so exciting.